There are two scenarios. Of course, the biggest percentage you are going to propose into the public, they will say yes. Okay? You've read the signals as you've said. Number two, there is a chance that you can say no.
Yes.
But the worst scenario is when she says yes, but inside she doesn't mean it.
Hello, livestock and poultry farmers. We welcome you to Bread Vet Drug Shop, an outlet for all your veterinary solutions. We deal in veterinary drugs, vaccines, complete poultry feeds, fish feeds, supplements, dog food, brooding materials, feeders, drinkers, and all vet equipment. We do vaccination for dogs and poultry with a trained, certified field officer working 24 hours, just a call away. Bread Vet Drug Shop is located in Nansana, just next to Africa Oil Petrol Station along Hoima Road. Contact us on 0787 087 220 or 0701 271 801. Bread Vet Drug Shop is licensed by the National Drug Authority. Bread Vet Drug Shop, the ultimate custodian of your livestock and poultry. Welcome yet to another episode of the Love Hub with Joanne Chihembo, a space where we're going to speak real life, real relationships, and real faith. And definitely, I've promised you that I'm going to bring great people who are going to talk about these things, break them into small pieces for us to digest and be great people in our relating. And here today on the Love Hub, I'm graced to have Mr. Obadia Muhanguzi. Thank you very much for coming to the Love Hub. We are very humbled. And I might know you, but then to the many on the Love Hub who don't know you, a clear introduction.
I don't know to what extent I should introduce myself.
Please do. all of it. We are already seeing the budget.
My name is Muhanguzi Obadia. I fresh from Kakumba Chapel, Chambogo University. In that chapter, I'm in charge of development, the chairperson development committee, and I work as treasurer of Fathers Union Kampala Diocese.
Oh, treasurer.
Yes.
So
yeah, those are my positions as far as church is concerned. I'm a married man. Been married for the last 18 years.
Wow.
Yeah. To Pamela Muhanguzi. God has blessed us with 4 children, 2 boys and 2 girls. And we are pushing on. And we love God, but above all, God loves us, I think.
That's the most important thing.
I work with the Ministry of East African Community Affairs, but that's not for today. I think we should confine ourselves as far as this topic is concerned.
Now, Minors wants to know what is the MESC?
MESC, the Ministry of East African Community Affairs, and that ministry is in charge of coordinating Uganda and championing Uganda's interest as far as the East African community integration is concerned.
Oh, you're bridging the gap, bringing all of us together.
Yes.
That's amazing. Yes. That's a good one.
That's our mandate.
The Love Hub, the people we are bringing in, people, they are carrying those spaces, but again, able to speak about love and relationships. So how is marriage? How is Mrs. Pamela and the children?
Marriage is good. I would imagine marriage is very good and very nice.
That's amazing.
Sometimes I pity people who are not married. I don't know how they make it in life. I don't know how they manage. But marriage is very interesting.
It's a good journey.
To know that you have somebody next to you whom you can always refer to, whom you can always talk to. You feel good.
That's amazing. And in church,
that companion.
In church, you're well known for one person who is, when you ask about someone who speaks about you can work hard and you can have a beautiful marriage, they were like, just Mr. Obadia is, right? So I was like, let me come, let me get to you and help my people that we can actually work hard and have beautiful relationships. So how, like, let's go to your is it like a calling for you because now you're working and again you're having this in church that everyone, you're well known for your good work, but again you're well known for in helping the young adults to make sure that they can get beautiful relationships that they can build and still date well.
Yeah, I think when you look at Kakumba Chapel, the environment we are in, Chambogo University,
it's a university,
is full of youth. And most times the youth who are in we have a fellowship called Careers Fellowship. Now, these are youth who are in third year or fourth year, almost graduating. And those ones who have graduated and they have not yet gotten a job. And so that's a fellowship. And most times you find that the biggest percentage, if not 90% of our chapel is composed of the youth.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
The youth who have just finished the university. Some of them have their first jobs. Some of them are not yet working. Some of them have just married, if I can call it like that. So, and that transition is always not easy for everyone. Transiting from the university to working environment, then finding a soulmate, if you don't manage it well, it becomes a problem. And you find when you interact with those youth, they have their own fears, if I can call it like that. They have their own fears, they have negativities about marriage. So you must come and comfort them and tell them the truth. I think there is a myth. There is that missing link between that and the other. And the biggest challenge I've found is that maybe the Joans who are there, who are enjoying the marriage, they don't want to preach the gospel.
They are keeping quiet.
They are keeping quiet.
Most of them are fearing.
They are in their comfort zones. They are in comfort zones. And those ones who are feeling it difficult, due to one reason or the other, they are the ones who are shouting on social media and whatnot. And even if it's one, of course, the image it tints is always very negative. So that's the information they get. So it becomes a problem. So we must come out and tell them the truth. That if you handle it A, B, C, D, then you should be in a position to maneuver.
Amazing. So it is very possible to date well and build at the same.
Very much possible.
Practicals.
Possible.
We want the practicals of what actually how it looks like for someone. You paint a picture for this youth who is fearing to actually start, because most of them are saying, first get money, then you can marry later. That if you have money, girls will be at your desk. And that's where we are getting it wrong.
You see where we get it wrong with money, and the question I usually want to put, how much?
How much money?
How much money do you want to marry? That is number one. Because money is just subjective. What is enough for you may not be enough for me. Okay? So I don't want usually to look at it as a very big factor. Much as we need money, marriage is facilitated by money, but how much? So I usually have my three factors, which I think every other youth should consider to know that, hey, am I ready? If somebody asks a question, how can I tell that I'm ready now to marry?
Definitely, those are questions that are being asked.
How can I tell that I'm ready? Number one, are you of age?
Which age? 18 and above?
I knew that's what you're going to ask. Which age? Now, the age we are talking about, biblically, there is no age as far as marriage is concerned. Okay? Biblically, they were looking at adulthood, provided you are in that, they call it puberty.
Puberty stage.
Yes. Then you would as well marry, provided there is consent from other stakeholders. You would marry. But now the age we are talking about, you see marriage, you combine the biblical perspective of marriage and the legal perspective of the land where we are, Uganda. Okay. So in the legal perspective of Uganda, the age we are talking about is 18. Okay. That is factor number one. Are you 18?
And above.
The answer is a yes or a no. Number two, are you independent?
Independent.
Yes.
For
independent.
I'm not waiting for my mom to provide for me.
The independence I'm talking about, you are self-reliant. You are no longer depending on your parents. You're no longer depending on the guardians. You are independent. Okay? You can make a decision.
On your own.
You know, you can be 30, but when you're not independent.
I think you're meeting the 30 people.
Huh? You're coming back home to your father's house. You also find a meal prepared for you by a maid. You eat, you sleep in your father's house. Even they still shop for you. You are not yet independent.
Oh.
So it's not about the age. Independence is not about the age. Yet we have seen 16 years old.
Yeah.
They are not yet 18. They don't qualify to marry in a legal perspective. They are not of age, but they are independent. You have seen 16 people who are outside there. They rent for themselves, they work, and they are independent.
Yeah.
So that is factor number two. Okay? Are you independent? Factor number three, do you have an income? And I usually want to call it periodic income. That you know that every week I earn so much. Every month I earn. You are certain that every month you earn so much. So that's why I differ from money.
Oh.
Okay?
That does not qualify just to say if when I get money.
When I get money, do you have an income? And you can plan and you know, I earn my 500,000 on a monthly basis, on a weekly basis. Then the question now would be, this 500,000 that I earn, can it sustain me and somebody else I would want to bring in my life? The other answer can be yes or no, depending. Now, that one is subjective. Very many factors.
Yeah.
How you perceive it, the people you have exposed yourself to, and they try to help you here and there. Because we are different. There is somebody who would say, for me, with an income of 1 million, I cannot marry.
Yeah.
Okay? We have seen people earn 10 millions a month, still they are not married. They feel maybe that's not enough.
Or maybe they feel you when you come, you want the money.
Yeah. There are people who have set minimum standards. They call the minimum standards. That I must first have a house, I must first have a car, I must first... They define themselves into those material things. But you see, the marriage we are talking about has nothing to do with those. Okay? Those are just material. Because even if you have a house, even if you have a car, even if you have a BC, the marriage can fail.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Marriage can fail. And we have seen marriages which succeed through funders, if you can call it like that. But with God's grace, with time, you find them expanding. And so there are other factors which they just ignore because they are looking at material things as far as marriage is concerned.
And the social media has tainted that when you don't have money, then you don't have even a reason to get into a relationship.
Yeah, because the Johannes are not coming out to tell the truth. Let's tint the picture very clear.
To tell them that actually when you get I've come to you, I've told you, I'm telling
thank you.
Yeah, I'm telling them.
This is now one of the platforms I think we should be helping the youth to know the truth. And the Bible is very clear that my people are dying because of ignorance. So we must get that truth for us not to die. And dying is not a natural death. Even when you reach 40 and you are not married, in a marriage perspective, you are dead.
There is where I felt bad. A woman was 53 and not married, but because we were like close family, they were using this banana stem to put in the coffin. I was like, yeah, what are those things? Then they
now
told
a ritual.
That's a
I
ritual.
would call it a ritual.
Oh.
Yeah, that's not biblical.
But
Now,
why?
in a physical perspective, it would tell you that in human perception, you are not normal. You are not normal. Otherwise, if you are normal, then they wouldn't be doing those rituals. In a human perspective, not in a biblical perspective. Of course, in a biblical perspective, we are looking at how have you died? Have you died when you know Jesus Christ? Are you going to heaven? We would be looking at it in that because in heaven you're not going with your wife or your husband. You're going as an individual. So in a biblical perspective, you are okay. Provided you have the salvation, you accepted Jesus Christ as your Savior, you will go. But where God has put us, because even when you read Psalms 127 verse 15, says that's what we are given the world and he left heaven to himself. So he gave us this world
to conquer.
To conquer and have dominion over it. So you must accept that people will judge you. Okay, people will judge you because the expectations of society that when you're born, you grow. When you grow, like in a modern society where we are in, they expect you to go to school. After school, they expect you to have some income. Okay, not a job, but income. Okay, then after that income, they expect you to marry. When you marry, they expect you even to have children
immediately.
Okay, immediately, of course. Now, if you don't have children, even it could be God's making, but still the society, why
don't you go and do it?
What could be the problem? Can we pray for you? Can we, So you cannot run off from society. So if you must know that society is like that, then you do whatever you do to rhyme with
the society and still yourself.
No, the good practices of society. I usually want to call them good practices of society because they're also bad ones.
There are many actually. Yes. The bad ones sound very many, and then you're like, so in Christians, we've been having this, the fact that you came out and then started speaking about this. I've realized that Christian boys, they have said, and now he's at a pulpit of age, they have money, but then they're making that commitment because he has either one told me that they have so many at disposal and they don't want to disappoint the many. So what could be the cause of a lack of commitment, especially to those even who know God?
The lack of commitment, even to those who know God. Knowing God is one thing, but also facing the reality is another. I've been a chairperson of Christian Men Fellowship for 4 years.
Wow.
Before I think we handed over last year. Now, so that means that I've interacted with these boys.
Definitely.
The ones we are calling boys. Okay? But that's not my word.
They are gentlemen.
They are gentlemen. So I've interacted with them and I've been interacting, of course, with people around. The biggest challenge which is there, one, is the perception. I call it a perception. The fear that women, you cannot marry her when you don't have the money. That's one. That what is attracting them is the money. And in most cases, our young ladies, that is also the picture they portray. I don't want to say most of them because I don't have the statistics, but some of them, I think that's a picture they portray. They look at you like, where I think you are not yet ready for marriage, and they are looking at you from the material perspective. Material perspective. I also interact with young ladies, and I usually want to tilt them into a certain direction. Because most of us, when we are getting married, I would imagine that we had nothing. I usually want to call it nothing. But we had vision. Okay? You get it. Vision. We had vision. We had objectives. So you should be in position, if you're dating somebody, you should be in position to see whether they have vision.
As a woman, the person you're going to marry.
Yeah. Does he have the vision? Because even the money, somebody can be having money today and tomorrow is not there. Money is not a constant.
No mujenyarita.
No mujenyarita, as you've said.
Yeah.
So are you going to divorce when the money is no more?
That's where divorce starts.
And the children are already in and you're ready. Now, are you going to divorce? The question would be no. So the issue is that, does this person have the vision? And when you're dating somebody, you can easily say somebody who is, you see, hardworking, as you started saying that can somebody be hardworking and at the same time, hardworking may not necessarily be the tangible work, because the tangible work may not be there, okay, at that particular moment of time. But does somebody have ideas? When you're communicating with this person, when you're dating, which topics do you talk about?
Yeah. Many of them want to vibe. We go have
vibe.
Fun.
You go, you dance, you're in a club and whatnot. The following day, you have hangover.
Yes.
And you leave that courtship for a year. For that one does not make any sense. So whenever you come and sit like here where we are seated, you should be in position to talk about tangible things. Now, somebody who has some sense, you would see their ideas. Do they have vision for the future? Okay, but in the next 3 years, the next 1 year, the next 2 years, given this, given a job, given opportunity, I should be in a position to move like this. Then you get to know, yes, I think this person, if we hook together, I add my idea, then we should be in position to move.
You give the woman the impression of, Taina, Munaye, if we had a chance.
You're not giving that impression, but that's what you are. Okay? You are not smearing it. That's what you are. But our young ladies have failed, I think, to grasp that. They want a final product. And final products, you can't know the component of that final product.
You don't know what it went through. No.
Can you know what is inside? If you made like a pot and whatnot, do you know how long they took to? You can't know. So you need to make your own pot. You need to make your own product from zero. Make that product so that you know, but this person in the last 1 year when we were dating was like this. I've added some value. Now after 3 years, he has changed. Even in marriage, we keep on adding value. So at the end of the day, you have the final product and you're proud to say, I think this is my Joanne. Okay?
Yeah. I've now come to realize we are very selfish. The fact that most of us, when you talk about like build yourselves together, we are thinking of, what if I build this man and then he finds another person?
That is the fear now for ladies. The biggest fear. What if? What if? You see, when we're doing counseling, we give knowledge. We don't give wisdom. Because wisdom comes from God. Now, we may equip you with all the knowledge that you need to maneuver, but at the end of the day, if you're not prayerful enough to tap on that wisdom, still the knowledge you will have nowhere to take you. Okay? And I think people want to go into these things with love.
What do you mean?
I think you know you're not getting me.
Yeah, I'm like,
people don't differentiate love from the reality of courtship and dating. That's why you hear many things that you see, I was heartbroken. It's because you put too much feelings than facing the reality.
Help us to face the reality now.
Now, when you're going into courtship, you're starting a project. There is no project which starts without feasibility study. There's no project which starts and you don't know how, you don't have the tools to evaluate that project. Okay? So that at the end of the day, you know that this project, I did a feasibility study, I've evaluated, it is a worth project, I can go with it. You get it?
the relationship, we start doing those when we are like 2 years in the relationship.
No. From the beginning, what do you want? From the beginning, even before you get to meet Mr. X, okay, or Miss Y, what do you want? What kind of a woman would you want to have? All of us have dreams. Huh? What kind of a man would you want to have? But you see, if you ask a lady, rank for me the man you would want to have. Huh?
The tall guy.
The tall is okay, by the way, that one is fine. That one is fine.
Physical attraction.
Yes, physical. It is very okay. Somebody would say, I want a tall person. And I usually want to call them standards. I call them standardizing what you want. Because standards don't change. And you see, that's what is killing marriage along the way, because people have not standardized what they want. You say, what God gives me is what I will take. But you see, God has given us all the liberty to choose. To choose. Okay?
Yes.
So, if you know that you want a tall person, then ask God to give you a tall person. Be specific.
Yes. Don't say any man. Yes. Again, you're saying.
Even, when Anna was praying in the Bible, when he was praying for a child, he didn't only pray for a child. He prayed for a boy child. God, if you give me a boy child, even I will commit this boy to you to serve you. So she was very specific. She was not only eager to get a child, but a boy child. So it means she had standardized her prayer. Now, for us, we don't standardize. You go and pray, God, I'm looking for a God-fearing man and ABCD. But even a 1-inch man can be God-fearing.
True.
So you must standardize and get what you want. If you think for you height is not a problem, that's not your area, because we have different areas where we feel. Okay. Sometimes I want to go deep. Where people usually want to misquote me in one way or the other, because these standards are your own.
Yeah.
It is inside your heart. Nobody, Joanne, knows the kind of a man you wanted. Even now, my wife may not be knowing what exactly I wanted because it is my what?
Yours.
It is my inner secret. So, you sit down and say, because you see society will nurture values, and there are so many values. Your values may not be the same as mine.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
When I rank what I want, may be different from yours.
Yes.
So I may sit down and I say, for me, I'm a Ugandan. They have seen this world. They have moved around, experience I have. I would wish to marry a Chikuyu. Let me give you an example like that.
Oh, yes.
Okay?
Let me go.
Or if I bring you down here, I would want to. I think they will have seen Achoris. Now it's a general thing. The way I see Bachiga, the way I see Baganda, the way I see Basoga, I would wish to have a Msoga ready. But it is inside your heart.
Your heart.
That one doesn't mean that you're tribalistic.
Yes.
No. It's not. Okay? But maybe there is something you cherish about
them.
Banyarwanda. There is something you cherish about whichever tribe. About Batoro. And you say, I think, God willing, I would marry Mutoro.
You have examples. They are soft. They are this.
You get it? Now, that is your standard. And nobody knows. Okay? You'd say, God willing, I think for me, I would marry maybe a Muslim. Let me put it like an example. Because there may be something you cherish about Muslims. There's something you cherish about Anglicans. There's something you cherish about Catholics. There's something. Why am I giving those definite examples? I want you to understand what I call standardization. You standardize. Even standardization can go into education. You say, me, I wouldn't want to marry somebody who doesn't have a bachelor's, for example.
Yeah, I've found someone who says that.
Minimum is a bachelor's. Why should I marry somebody who is a P3 graduate when actually since I'm educated? Because it has also its own challenges, leaving other factors constant. So that is your standard. So that would mean if you have highlighted your standards. It means you don't date each and every person you've come across because they are brown, because no. You have a standard.
Yeah.
It means if I meet Joan, then I'm interested first to know whether you meet the standards even before, even because these ones you judge them at a distance. Okay?
Yeah.
Somebody will not say, you checked me. No. There is nothing like checking because the feelings are not yet there at that particular moment of time.
That's true. That's true.
Okay?
Yes.
You are just in society. You are sampling. Okay?
Yeah.
You say, I think Joan, the time I've known Joan, she's a Catholic that I want. Okay? She's an Achori that I want. She's maybe of a certain height if you think height is
very important.
Important for you. Maybe she's brown if you think color is also important for you. Okay? There are people who say, me, I want dark color. Yeah. And do you blame them?
No.
That's what satisfies them inside their heart. And I've come to realize with experience that when you standardize like that and you go to God and pray, God will always bless you with what you want. So at the end of the day, you marry Joan, but people don't know. Why?
You find people saying, hey, what did you find in this woman? And then you say, like, you don't know.
You don't know. It is your secret,
yes.
What is inside you. Yeah. And those are the factors that sustain us in marriage, not the values. I want you to differentiate the standards and the values, because values are nurtured, standards are not nurtured. If somebody's tall is tall, you cannot change it. Somebody's brown is brown, somebody's black is black, unless you're going to bleach, which is a different
and
thing.
Then you give back to black ones.
Yes. So standards, you cannot nurture them.
That's true.
They are not, they can't vary. They are standard. Okay?
Yeah.
But you see, with values, you nurture them.
Yeah,
you meet the Joan, maybe they don't meet the kind of values that you would want, but you know, with this kind of values, I think I can change her. Of course, there are some values you see, I think this one, this kind of value, I may not be in position to.
Or maybe you can even actually drop yours and take over theirs.
That's why people have always asked a question. That, for example, I'm a saved person. Okay? Does it necessarily need me to choose somebody who is saved? But the question is, how did you get salvation? Were you born with it? You are not born with it. Salvation is something that comes, and even you can lose it.
Yeah. Hey.
You can lose it. Okay?
And it's in a blink of an eye.
We have seen many people have lost it. So, to me, I think you can nurture somebody towards salvation. In courtship.
Yeah.
In courtship. We are talking about what?
Courtship.
Courtship. You can nurture somebody into
salvation.
But you're not going to increase their height. You're not going to change their color. I've seen people even change religion. So that's why I'm a bit skeptical about religion. I've seen people, even in courtship, they nurture them towards
changing the
religion. And people have changed, which is okay. But what I want you to understand, and what I want our viewers to understand, the difference between standards and the values. What keeps us in marriage moving are the standards. Because you are going to reach this marriage, the values you expected in Joan, they are no longer there. Even she can develop now other values.
Yeah, as we grow.
Let me call them vices, actually. Vices and manners, which you think you cannot put up with. But because you married the other product which you wanted, okay? You compromise.
You compromise and try to work on it.
Yeah, you compromise. You say, I got my height which I wanted. It is inside you. So, because that's what satisfies your mind. You see, this is what satisfies our inner person. That when I wake up and I look at my wife, I'm satisfied. Yes, this is the wife I wanted. Irrespective of the values, irrespective of the manners, but she's the one I wanted. Because the one I wanted has not changed. It cannot change. I hope you understand.
I'm getting you.
So from the beginning, I wish people would appreciate that and take time. They make it like a project. you know that I'm going to invest in this project. There are returns along the way. Okay?
Yeah.
So if we invest without wisdom, believe me or not, at the end of the day, it may go wrong. It may. My statements, I want you to mark them well.
I'm marking them right.
It may go wrong.
Yeah.
Okay? So you must understand these dynamics, so that even when you're going to this dating, you know, why am I going there? What am I looking for? You must have them somewhere, either inside your heart or I don't need to write somewhere that I need a brown girl. No.
You know.
Yeah, you know.
And now society can paint. You can get into a group of people, and most of them want black.
That's why usually they want to doubt. I don't know, because I've not experienced it. That they call it what? That I fell in love on first sight. You meet Joan there and then, that I fell in love. Then I'm a bit skeptical somehow, somewhere, because what comes first?
I believe it's appears.
Those scenarios could be there. Those scenarios could be there, but I don't want you to call it love. I think people don't know the meaning of love.
The attraction first.
I think it's lust. I don't know.
I think it is, because now I think you fall in love when you get to know this person.
That feeling, you look at somebody, wow, I wish
you could.
You get it? May I call it like over lust, over what? But love, you see, what we call love, there are factors that contribute to
it,
for you to develop that love. There are factors that contribute for you to develop the love. That's why I tell people, when you're approaching the courtship, to me, love shouldn't be there at that particular moment of time.
What should be there? The standards
what
that
you've standardized.
Then you start seeing.
Because you see, you may approach somebody with your standards, but you don't meet their standards.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's why I tell my fellow young men, when you approach somebody and somebody is not, it's not that they don't want you, but you have not met
their standards.
Silent, and they don't want to tell you.
Some say you're not my class.
But that's again being arrogant. You know, somebody may not tell you, but you used to come back and say, I think I've not, politely, inside your heart, I think I've not met Joanne's standards. Because under normal circumstances, everyone should have their standards. They should have. If you're a serious person who know what you want in a relationship, then you must have standardized it. Okay?
Yeah.
So that you don't go wholesale. But if you meet their standards, then now they want to try this. They want to try now. Okay?
Yeah.
Because it goes in 2 stages. And you don't just, under normal circumstances, somebody should have been a friend.
Oh.
Under normal circumstances. And you see, friendship does not come from nowhere. That's why when we are going to marry, most marriages, I think, they are within our circles. Have you asked yourself why? Can you marry somebody you have never met?
No.
So it must be within our circles, either church or school. It must be within.
Workplaces.
Or workplace.
However much they don't want those things to happen in workplaces.
And you see workplaces, to me, I think you would have dread. You'd have dread. By the time you reach a workplace, then you should have moved some step. Because it moves in stages.
Yeah.
Now, friendship, I'm assuming you are at campus. Let me want to give that example. There are those ones who, I came to campus to read. It's okay, you came to read. It's a primary objective.
Yeah. But
you see, friendship, you don't wait to finish campus to create. Be friends with people. More so with opposite sex. You get it? I have Joanne, I have Jane, I have whoever. They are my friends. We discuss together. We eat together, we go to chapel together, we fellowship together. Now it is within those. If you have your standards, I think for the time I've seen Joanne for these 2 years we have been together at campus, I think she missed my standards because still you not study somebody your standards within a week. How do you get to know?
No, you can't.
You can't. So through that, because that is let's say you have a wider sample space, if I can call it like that.
People fear that.
Wider sample space. People fear it because they want to bring in feelings first.
Oh, I think that's a problem.
You get it? You come to Joanne and you say, I love you.
Go to the other one.
That statement is very big. Okay? You go to the other one, you say, also, I love you. But you're in the same group. Okay? Now, when you say, I love you, love goes with some attachment of feelings. The other person also develops feelings. Whether you mean it or not, they may develop feelings. And at the end of the day, even you may not have meant it, and it creates havoc. Okay? So you need to study these people. So at the end of the day, you say, I think now you come to Joanne. Of course, you may say you've met my standards. No. But you say, Joanne, people use different words. The time I've seen you, I've been together, but I think, okay, I would want you to be my girlfriend. Let me use a simple one like that. Okay? Then, of course, they say, oh, give me time. You know the words people use.
Girls use.
Let me think about it.
Let
me pray about it. Those ones who are Christian enough, they think they are prayerful. Say, let me pray about it. Even when they go, they don't even pray. They don't even pray about it. So,
oh, good.
I want to go in the positive direction first. Now, they will come back and say, I think it's okay. I think it is
okay.
Okay.
Do girls come back and say it's okay?
No, it's you keep on harassing them. Okay. You told me to think about it maybe for a month. No. So they'll tell you, I think it is okay. So now you start the relationship of being a girlfriend. Okay. Now that means you are no longer studying the standards because that one is now a gone business. You now start the values.
That's why we go wrong.
Okay? Because when she's still your friend, by the way, you cannot know the values. I don't know when you're at campus, did you have opposite sex friends? And now you realize when somebody is your friend, you don't care.
Yeah.
You can even eat while walking. You can
yes.
You can do anything.
They can visit you and eat from a saucepan.
You don't care. But when somebody has declared their intention, I want you to be my girlfriend, and you accept, you start becoming careful now towards them. How you talk to them, even the tone changes. How you behave. Now people are watching. And in actual sense, they're also now studying. You are studying them. Okay? Now I call that a project. The project has started.
My people, now you know where
now,
it starts.
That project, the first love which I've developed, the first love, because love goes in layers. It has no maximum, it may not be having minimum. Love can even go to negatives. That's why you see people, when you draw an integer, if you did integers, we have where 0, then positive then we have negative. It can even cross into this negative if you are not careful. So that's why I don't want people to front love. Because those feelings can be hard to tame. Okay? Can be hard to tame. Now, once you have met my standards, it means there is only one factor towards now contributing to the love towards you. So now you are my girlfriend. I start studying what? The values along the journey. Now, I may study your values, you qualify, but you're studying me, I don't qualify.
That's where the journey begins.
You get it?
Yeah.
But I'm still on the positive side now. So, through that, it gets back now to the other 3 questions which we started with. Are you of age? Are you independent? Do you have an income? That is now also remains on your side. Okay?
Yes.
Now you reach a time of proposing. The second proposal, the first one was, can you be my girlfriend? Now the second one is when you made up my mind, I think Joanna can be my wife.
when both of your standards and your values have aligned.
I'm now on the side of men.
Oh.
Okay? I haven't reached the other side.
Yeah.
You're convinced
that
Joanne has the values, the minimum values. I think she can be a good wife that somebody would want to have. Meanwhile, you are ready. In these three factors,
yes.
Are you of age? Are you independent? Do you have an income? You're ticking a box now.
Yes.
Assume you have a box where you're ticking. Then you come back to Joanne. Will you marry me? Now that one is a delicate thing, delicate stage where you don't just bump into it.
What trick is what someone supposed to know that truly, yes, the woman falls in, but then the man needs to be 100% sure that they also are fond with the standards and the values.
You don't need to be 100%. No. Because there's no perfection in these things.
True.
You can't find a perfect person.
Yeah.
But you should have ranked the kind of values. You say somebody's humor, maybe she's humorous, she's caring, she's ABCD, you know those things. There are some people who even you feel that they're a bit arrogant, but I think the arrogance they can reduce with time. You don't mind about the arrogance. Okay? She's ABCD, maybe she's lazy. Laziness, it's very dangerous.
Very.
She's lazy, but maybe with time I can change her to be a hardworking person. Maybe for you laziness is not, but there are some men whose laziness is in a no-go. You say, a lazy woman? No. Okay? Maybe she's dirty. Let me go extreme now. Because those are things we study. Those are small things that we study. She's dirty, but maybe with time she can run and to be. You get to know maybe her background has not helped her to become what she should become. Because some of these things, we are what we are because of our background and the exposure, experience that we go through. So when you study all those ones, you make a decision. Okay? Whether to go ahead and say, will you marry me? Which I've seen people propose in the middle of roads and
the best restaurants.
And you start wondering, is it fashion? Let me also ask you now. On that note, is it fashion? What is it?
Society has put it. You have to propose. But one thing that I always ask, are you sure that this woman wants you? Or sometimes
women... No, I propose to you like that?
Yes.
You are. Should I say you are lucky? Because, okay, this is my version. May I think that proposal is for the two people. Because by the time you're going to propose, you shouldn't be having even a certainty, even 90% that she's going to accept, because you don't know.
There are smart men who already know.
It's not about smartness, by the way. No. There are smart ladies who don't want to disappoint you
in public.
They want to withdraw in peace. Okay. Now in your courtship, you see the signals. You see men want to see the signals show that she's ready. But those signals could be for the purposes of not disappointing you. You've been dating for 3 years. Somebody doesn't want to disappoint you. They want to withdraw slowly without any injury. So they're also smart. So you'll be surprised that there are two scenarios. Of course, the biggest percentage you are going to propose into the public, they will say yes. Okay, you've read the signals as you've said. Number two, there is a chance that you can say no.
Yes.
But the worst scenario is when she says yes, but inside she doesn't mean it, because she doesn't want to disappoint you in the public. But when she goes back, she tells you, I didn't want to disappoint you in the public, but I cannot marry you. That would be the worst scenario. So for me, I think, after all, marriage is between two people. This is my opinion anyway. Okay? Your viewers can take it or leave it. Marriage is between the two people. This courtship is between the two of you. Okay? If you feel you want to propose somebody, you can come even where we are like now. Okay?
When you're just
you can have your dinner, the two of you. Okay? Propose. Propose. To me, I think that you're giving her the liberty.
Oh, thank you. To either say no.
No,
Oh yes.
Okay? So that all of you cry from there, you shed your tears, clean your tears, and you comfort each other and live in peace.
So this is a good place, Ladamas village in Tinda. It's a good place to do all those things. It has like a good conducive space.
You get my point. Because at the end of the day, bakwita kusasamaza, I think Baganda, you know, you're getting things out of context. And much as there are some things I wouldn't want to move with society, because society can also take us in a wrong direction. Because me, I look at principles. The principles of proposing to somebody is that, one, you've studied them and you're satisfied, so you want to hear from them, okay, whether you are in the same boat or not. It's plainly like that. Okay. So these things you are inviting the public and what not as witness. I don't know whether they are witness or
witness is one who invited 100 people.
So at the end of the day, to me, it loses the meaning. To me, this is my opinion. It loses the meaning because these 100 people, they may wait for the wedding and it's not forthcoming. What happened?
Things happen.
Things happen. So when we say that people are heartbroken and whatnot, I think to me those are some, because we want to put this, to draw these things out of the context. Okay? We draw them out of the context. But it's still, let somebody, but Joan used to be your girlfriend. What happened? Maybe that one is easier to, things didn't work out.
Things didn't work out.
Things didn't work out.
When you proposed in a conducive space, she said no.
Yes.
And
things didn't work out. And I think people confuse courtship, because courtship is a continuous process. Even in marriage, we court.
Hey, we still court.
Yeah.
People in marriage are not doing that. How do you court in marriage?
No, you court your wife until the death parts you apart. It's a continuous process.
Hey, my people, are you doing that?
and I think that's where we get it wrong. And we are not perfect. Even me, sometimes I fail. But you see, this beautiful woman that you've gotten, what you do in courtship, what people think it's courtship now before marriage, that's what they consider as courtship. Those things should continue. Maybe the scale can reduce. I don't mind. But you should be, that project, I call it a project, must continue. Appraise the project. You see, when you are appraising the project, you have your parameters. You say, I think here I'm doing badly. I need to improve. Here I'm doing better. It's okay. But if you don't do that and you take it for granted, and I think that's where marriage is now, I've gotten issues. Because after marriage, you produce children, we go back into comfort zone, we relax. Okay? But this lady, when she was a girlfriend, I would bring her out and eat together. She would be happy. So you think now she can't be happy because she's your wife?
Those things are not happening. Those are things that you want to talk about, reminding men and women to go on to.
Yeah, but you see, where the biggest problem is, in marriage, most people want to do what they feel. We move towards our feelings. We want to be geared by our feelings. Okay? Now, those feelings, you must be in position to know that, yes, this is what I like, this is what I love. But there's what I usually want to define as intentional. Marriage is intentional.
Very intentional.
The bigger extent is intentional. If Joan is my wife, then my project, my mission, my objective, my goal is to make Joan happy. And the reverse is true.
Yeah.
You are my project, I'm your project. So your mission should be to make me
happy.
Okay? Because what makes me happy is not what makes you happy, by the way.
Yeah.
Because we are distinct.
Yeah.
Much as they say in marriage, you come together, become one. We are distinct. Totally distinct.
Yeah.
Now, once you understand that you're distinct, then work towards the happiness of your wife, and she should be working towards the happiness, your happiness as what? As a man.
Not
and
mine.
That one brings in another component of compromising. Okay? You should be in position to do what?
To compromise.
To compromise. Because you are totally different people.
Yes.
Okay? There are so many things we do for our wives, not because we want to do them, but we want to see them happy.
Amazing.
We want to see them happy.
Yeah.
But inside, I'm not necessarily happy. Not necessarily happy. But at the end of the day, the other happiness comes back to you. It's a cycle. When she's happy, you harvest from that happiness. When she's sad, believe me or not, you'll harvest also from that sadness. So,
and they say women multiply.
So you must make sure that she's happy, so that the happiness comes back. And you must make sure that your husband is also
happy.
But
we are going with I have to be happy myself, making myself
that's
happy.
Selfishness. That's when somebody says, for me, I can do things on my own. I can, but you see, naturally, you can make yourself happy, because happiness. I usually want to tell people that happiness cannot be derived from one thing. The happiness I get from my wife, even now I'm happy, by the way. Okay? Coming here, speaking about marriage, the institution of marriage, which makes me comfortable, and which gives me comfort, and which I pray for, strive. When I talk about it, I feel happy.
Yes.
But this happiness I'm feeling now has nothing to do with my wife.
It's even different.
You get it?
That's true.
It's even different.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
From here, I'm going to work. The happiness I get from my colleagues at work
is different.
It's different. The happiness I get from my siblings when I meet them, we eat together, it's different.
Yeah.
So people must differentiate all these things and get to know that at the end of the day, we get happiness from different
things and places.
From different things and places and whatnot. But that happiness should have, should I call it a jurisdiction? Okay?
Yeah.
Some people think, after all, I get happiness from my colleagues. So even if my wife, even if she's not there, I'll go and get my happiness from the other side. But this happiness is different.
Your wife's happiness
is also different at the end of the day. So you must understand, and it helps you now, how do I apportion my time? Which time do I give to my family? Which time do I give to work? Which time do I give to church? Which time do I give to some of these programs?
Yeah.
So it helps you to apportion your what?
Your time.
Your time. Very well.
Yeah.
I don't know. I may be diverting a bit from the reason why we are here.
No. It's literally because these things all run through. If you're not having a good relationship, by the way, other things fail. So when we tackle them, it's always a good place to be, that you know what to do. You don't just stay like how many Christians are just in church. They are seated and they're just praying to have good relationships, but they are not putting any effort.
Well, relationships are should I repeat? It's a project.
It's a project.
So if you don't handle your project well, it will go wrong. If you handle it well, it will go well. Because you see, people want to give this excuse when things have gone. Maybe God was not in it. No. Those are excuses.
Yeah.
Because God's grace is sufficient enough for everyone, and it is constant. You can tap in it anytime. So even before you pray, set your target.
Oh, yes.
Then bring that project before God. Okay, what are you going to pray for? What are you praying for? Because you see, that's what I usually want to ask. What are you praying for?
For a woman.
Because you must have something you're praying for. People are praying for marriage.
Okay, that makes sense.
People are praying to get married. That's a wider thing. So, okay, what do you want God to answer?
I'm praying for marriage.
Okay, so somebody saying, I'm praying to get a job.
What job?
But what job? God can even give you a 200,000 job monthly. Isn't it a job?
It's a job.
Isn't it what you asked for?
It's a job.
Aren't you supposed to be thanking God
Yeah.
for giving you a job?
Yes.
But now they come back, say, but now this job of 200,000, it will not sustain me.
Yeah.
So we have not defined exactly what we want. What do you want God to answer?
I have. You are praying for marriage.
Yes. So what?
Marriage.
So what?
There are some people who are married and they are not happy.
So
are you praying to be happy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are married, they're not happy, but they are in marriage.
And is that what you're praying for?
That's what you're praying for? And after all, by the way, you may be in marriage where you're not happy and God is comfortable. Ask me why.
Why?
Because there are two reasons for marriage. One is companionship. Of course, companionship at the end of the day it comes with happiness.
Yeah.
Number two is we are co-creators. Okay? With God. God gave us that mandate.
Yeah.
When He created Adam and Eve, He said, now you can go and fill the world. It means we are co-creators. We are doing God's job. That's why He created us in His own image. So that we do business together. In actual sense, we are gods ourselves. Okay?
Yeah.
So, at the end of the day, once you can be in that marriage, which is not necessarily giving you peace, but you're producing children.
Yeah, God is saying,
God is happy. After all, you are producing. You are doing the mandate. That's why you are created.
You're crying as
but inside you are crying. The marriage is not working, but you're giving God the next generation. God will bless the next generation for you.
And you go.
And you go.
That was a wake-up call for me. Yeah. And I'm definitely going to preach that. You've just changed my perspective. We are just coming and praying for marriage. But what is
and if you're praying for happy marriage, what have you done towards
the happy marriage?
That happy marriage.
Because we are co-creators with God.
You see,
you have
and what I usually want now, I want to bring you back to most times, much as I've talked standardized, as you're studying somebody, most people forget about themselves.
You come to remember yourself.
Because you see, as you're yearning to get a wife, as you're yearning to get a girlfriend, okay, then you should be understanding what do women want. Any woman, what would she want in a man? Any man, what would he want in a woman? So have you worked on yourself towards what men want in a woman? The answer is a yes or no. But have you ever studied even to know what women want in men or what men want in women? Have you ever to find out? Because any man would want something in a woman. Okay? There are those ones which are generic.
No change.
Yeah. For example, every man would want a woman that can respect them and submit.
Yeah.
No man wouldn't want that. You get it? So if you know that every man, whether short, whether tall, whether brown, whether whichever tribe, whether Chinese, they want a woman who is humble, then it means you are not going to go with your arrogance in that relationship.
Yeah.
When you're dating, there are high chances. So have we worked about your arrogance before even you start dating? The answer is a yes.
Or a no.
Or a no.
Depending on your heart.
You get it?
What is inside your heart.
So you would know as a man that there is no any single lady in this world who doesn't want to be cared for.
Loved.
And loved.
Yes.
You get it? I don't want usually to call it, okay, love is bigger because there are so many things we do to make sure that somebody to know that you love them. Okay? And I usually want to single them out because they don't cut across.
Oh.
No.
Give me a few.
They don't cut across. For example, there's somebody who will take a flower and they know you love them.
Yeah.
Okay? There's somebody who take a flower, they say after all, anybody can buy a flower and you bring it to me. Anybody can buy a flower and bring it to you. You get my point?
Yeah.
There is somebody who's going to fall sick.
Mm.
They're in the hospital. You send them the money for the bill, and they know you love them.
Yes.
There's somebody who would say, money is not enough. I come physically. I'm next to you. I say, have you gotten your medication? Can I bring you some yogurt? Now, for them, that's how they define love.
Yes.
You get it?
Yes.
So you must understand, okay? That's how they define love. You'll send the money, say, but anybody can send me the money. But not everyone can come here physically to be with me. It means you have foregone everything. You have foregone all activities. You have prioritized this.
Yes.
I'm sick. You are there.
That makes sense. So for us, what we just call love is
I
different.
don't know. I don't want to go personal, but I think most ladies, when they are giving birth, they would want their husbands to be
right there. Yeah.
I don't know how many husbands are always there.
That should be a question for the men.
Do you know that it is also a sign of love?
When you're there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
It is really a big sign.
You are my project.
A big sign of love. Men work on that.
So we get back. What am I trying to mean? Package yourself. Okay? Be a product that can be consumed. You want to consume a packaged product, but you are not packaging yourself.
I tell my young girls, as you're praying for a God-fearing man.
Are you God-fearing?
Or are you the one who is there?
Let me tell you, by the way, to make matters worse, even those ones you see, okay, let me give you extreme. People who are in the world, let me call it in the world. All of us were in the world. But for you know what I mean when I say people in the world.
And not of the world.
And now you find, okay, people who, let me define, people who drink alcohol. Okay, I don't mean tea. Okay, drunkards. Let me qualify it like that. People go in nightclubs. People who live that life, okay. Okay? They also want to have nurtured. Okay? That's why they also want to come back to church to pick somebody to marry. You get it?
Yeah.
Because they also want a package.
Good.
Now the ones they go with and they dance with up to morning, they don't want to marry them.
Yes. I've asked that to different people.
You get it?
Said you cannot be sampling and go samples always. But
they don't want to marry them.
Yeah.
Why? Yeah. Somebody knows that they are living a negative life. But don't think that people don't know.
They know.
People know that they are living a life which is not worthy, if I can call it like that. So if you are in their category, they know, for you, no. They also want to
go where there is
to go where life is somehow defined. So that should be ringing back into your mind that at the end of the day, that every human being would be looking for somebody who is packaged well, and I put it in quotes, packaged well. Okay? As what society would expect in a general perspective.
Wow. Time is running, but before we get off, I wanted to just ask and then you answer. Should women wait for potential or they should go for stability? Because we are looking at
potential versus stability. I think to me, you go for stability. But stability also, potential for you are defining it in terms of the
material things. Yeah, mostly.
But you see somebody having those ideas, somebody having a vision, they have the potential.
That is the steady progress.
You get it? They have the potential to. You see, I can have the potential to be somebody tomorrow whom you'd want to be. I have that potential. Okay? And that's when you can define it now. You meet somebody with nothing, but you ask yourself, do they have the potential
to go and be someone?
To be someone in terms of material now, material world, that somebody would want to. The answer is a yes or a no. But you see, something I want to assure people. Marriage, when you go into marriage as a woman, you should be looking for, by all means, empowerment. There are some things we can empower ourselves. There are some empowerment that we get from our husbands. Okay? Now, there's something I want to say.
Say it, right?
And it's still my opinion. You see, when you start from a humble start, let me call it a humble start, it means you've married with somebody, but both of you have ideas towards the future. Yes. You are contributing towards this project, okay, to work. But people usually, most especially women, because of love, they forget about the strategy. You saw there is also a strategy. I usually want to teach young ladies the strategy. Okay? They forget about the strategy that we teach them, and they are blindfolded by love before they realize it is too late.
When you come back to your strategy, you have changed.
Not necessarily changing. You see, when you're starting and you've started developing, the concept is that we are developing together. But what are you doing? Let me give you an example. What I usually tell young ladies, when you marry and the relationship is still hot, you just married, love is still in the sky, there are some things you must bring this husband in a certain position. Okay? In a certain position. Remember, we are human beings. We are liable to change. Yeah. That one you cannot rule it out. Anybody can change. But the reason why some of us have not changed is because we have put certain boundaries around yourself. You feel like change. When the wind comes, you are in this chair, the chair is holding you firm. You want to jump out, you cannot jump out because it is holding you firm. And this one does not just fall down like a manna from heaven. You do it is intentional.
Oh, you do it yourself.
Okay, to put that boundary around yourself. Okay. Now, before I get off the point, now when you marry this young man, when he's still
hot, the love
hot
is still
and
on.
whatnot, and you know, for men, for us, we think big in the future. But most women think day to day. Day to day.
Yeah.
And I think it's by God design. Okay, that all of us will think today, then what about tomorrow? If all of us were about to think about tomorrow, then today what would happen? Okay, women think about day to day. Okay, day to day. Okay, what comes now? Go with some strategies, and the strategy is to make your marriage
firm.
Okay, there are some things you want to protect. For example, can't you convince, if I can call it convincing, your newlywed husband to start a joint account of saving?
When you're still...
do you think he will refuse when he's still bubbling?
No.
Okay? You see, you're earning so much, I'm earning so much, but let's start
a joint
account. We can save together. Of course, he will accept. As an example. Okay? Go and pick the forms from the bank. Now you are practicing, because the strategy is yours. It's not his strategy. Meanwhile, it is yours.
Go quickly, get to
so what bank. I tell men is also totally different. The strategies are different. But this is also silent. It is your strategy. Strategies are not shared with the spouses. It is your strategy inside. Pick the forms from the bank and fill them and do what. Even you may not know you are in a comfort zone taking your tea at home, and meanwhile for you have already ticked boss to sign. I'm just, again, don't ask. Don't you think both of us should sign? They would be a bit sensitive. Why? You just tick boss to sign. You've ticked already. And he say,
you get in.
Before he knows, your both signatories mandatory.
To save and to...
And you're saving. You're saving. Meanwhile, life is good. You're saving together. You're moving together. Okay? Then they just, but can't we buy a plot, for example? I'm just giving examples. We have been saving. Can't we buy a plot out of this money? Okay? Say yes, why not? There is a plot in Gayaza here. You go and sit together, you accept, you withdraw the money, you transfer forms, Neziruma. The title comes, Chihembo Joan and Ampere. It's called
Brian,
Ampere.
yes,
Ampere Brian.
Mm.
Ah! Do you know what
Done,
that means? It's a 50-50 sharing. Irrespective of who was bringing how much.
Do you know we wake up when it is late?
But do you get my point?
Yes.
So
I
what does
do.
that mean? Meanwhile, now you are in 8 years of marriage,
Mm.
depending on how fast you're developing, 10 years of marriage and whatnot.
Mm.
And by the time the man realizes, I think this is not the Joan I married.
The 15 years.
You get it. And by the way, somebody can go and cheat on you. Somebody can do all sorts of manners. But if, believe me or not, that's not what kills marriage. No.
What kills marriage?
You get it? What kills marriage is failure to handle some of these strategies from the beginning. Because somebody can cheat on you and then you forgive them and life continues. I think you've seen those examples.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that people should go and cheat. No. I don't subscribe to that. But I'm talking about worst scenarios. Okay? Worst scenarios in marriage.
The things we think they would
we must prepare.
separate.
We must prepare for them. I don't want my daughter or my sister to go into marriage without these strategies. Then but you wake up one day, marriage is no more, and you are nowhere. If the marriage has ceased, at least be somewhere. To me, that's why I want to differentiate these two. Marriage cannot fail, and life was also failed. No. But by the time now the man starts misbehaving, even a woman can misbehave.
Yeah.
So I'm talking on both angles. You see, there is nothing as hard for a man that I've been saving for the last 20 years, for example. My wife, we have worked together, everything we have, we are co-owners. That now Joanna has confused me, let me call it confusing. And I decided to go with, and I'm going to start from zero.
It's not going to
it's
happen.
a no-go. You get it? So there will always be a chance that you're getting back. Because these properties, you cannot sell them without her consent. You can't do anything without her consent. So neither can she do anything without my consent. So there is always something to push you back.
True.
Okay? And when you come back and reconcile, you get counseling here and there, you know, those things. Maybe the marriage, the marriage can work and you continue. But when these strategies are not there,
it's easy.
And Peter is buying his own properties in his own names, because now that is what is trending. I can do my things. My wife can also do their own things. My friend, materiality in marriage, it can make marriage, it can kill it, depending on how you've handled it. So if you don't handle it with wisdom, you see, when you're doing all these things, we are using knowledge. You can accumulate money using knowledge.
Yeah.
But when you don't handle that money with wisdom, still it gets back to zero. The happiness you're looking for into this marriage at the end of the day, still it will not be there. Because in marriage, there should be one depending on the other. Because there is some element of complementarity. Okay?
Yeah,
I should depend on my wife. My wife should depend on me.
Yes.
Now, once you go into marriage where there is independence.
Oh, I'm married but so independent.
Okay? Because women, because they want to attach into those things onto material, that once I have my own, I can be independent. I don't need money for salon from my, don't need fuel from my husband. I don't need ABC from my husband. I'm independent. Okay? So at the end of the day, it loses meaning. My wife works. Okay? But my responsibilities are my responsibilities. Still, she has to ask for money for salon from me.
Hey.
You don't pay for yourself. Now, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Okay? So there must be that structure that she depends on me and also depend on what?
On her.
On her. When we're at home, yes, there could be maids, there could be ABCD, but I would feel comfortable to ask for a glass of juice from my wife than a maid.
Yeah.
because I depend on her. Where she's going to get it from, whether she instructs the maid to make a juice, now that's another business. I'm not there.
Concerned.
It's not, I'm less concerned about that. But the fact that to get a glass of juice, I'm depending on my what?
Your wife.
On my wife, as an example. I can get it myself. Don't you think I can get it myself?
You can.
Can't I even buy it from a supermarket? But marriage should be built in that perspective, in that direction, that I depend on Joanne depends on me. Otherwise, people have run off from some of these responsibilities and say somebody, after all, my wife is working, we can share the responsibilities. She can also pay for the firstborn school fees, I pay for the second one, like that. You know?
Those things are happening in marriage. Oh God.
But can't we guard against them?
We can. Why not?
Don't you think it is intentional?
It very needs.
But do you think they are starting now? Because from the beginning, somebody didn't lay strategy to guard against some of these things. And because nobody tells you that, you see, in future in your marriage along the journey, you're likely to meet such and such challenges. So in order to guard against these challenges, start early. Okay? From the word go. Start early. Okay? So that's why most people who go for honeymoon, they go to play sex. But is honeymoon for sex anyway?
That is what they say.
No, sex should be a secondary thing.
Hey, it's supposed to be for planning.
There should be something leading into that act.
Everyone knows.
No, listen, I explain. I want your viewers to understand what I'm talking about. Otherwise, I'll be misquoted. You see, when you go for honeymoon, you should have the agenda. Okay? What are you going to discuss in that week or 2 weeks you're going to be there? About your marriage, about your future, okay? The number of children you intend to have. I'm just giving an example, okay? Those are just examples, okay? How do we handle our marriage? How do we handle relatives in case they come into our house? How do we do these things, okay? You are working in Mbarara, I'm working in Kampala. So how do we manage that? Are you going to be coming to Mbarara? Am I going to be coming to Kampala? Can we have a meeting point in Masaka? You know, those are the things that you should be talking about. Now, at the end of the day, because sex is a feeling, at the end of the day, sex will come. Because you cannot have sex from morning up to evening still. Can you? So the time you're not having sex, what is happening?
Yeah, they are eating.
Because you have 24 hours. You have 24 hours in that day.
Hey, I'm looking at my people right there.
In that day, you have 24 hours. So are you giving 50% of the 24 hours into sex? Of course not. No. It's not practical.
Yeah.
So how are you utilizing the other time? So what am I saying? That we don't go to honeymoon not necessarily to have sex. No. The primary objective of honeymoon is to continue bonding and knowing each other. Okay? So that sex becomes like a secondary objective, because for it will come on its own. And that's why, okay, let me ask you a question. And I usually want to ask a funny question. For if you're going for honeymoon for sex, for example, if you reach there the first day and somebody goes into their monthly things, which you know, what happens?
That's why we have even been fights that they do it. Because someone went there, their mind was set on that. When that happened, there is no respect for that.
Oh, what if you reach there, the assumption that you're meeting for the first time, and it's when you're meeting for the first time, there is anxiety, there is fear, there is you reach and somebody, they go into that dilemma and say, what happens? Do you rape them?
Yeah, they have strangled women.
Because I believe those experiences are there. And somebody, because you have reached there now, they are coming into reality. They have never faced a man. Now they are coming into reality of marriage. They think, I'm not ready. Please, I'm not ready. So what happens? So you should be prepared And for me, when I'm doing counseling, I go to that extent, okay?
Which is helpful.
People going into marriage, you should prepare your mind that, yes, we are going for honeymoon, but in case this happens, then you should be equipped to know how to handle. Say, no, it's okay. Don't worry. It's okay. It's okay. Please, you sleep. It's fine. You know, give them the comfort. So that with time, the first day, maybe they keep on gaining that momentum. Maybe on the third day, they will give in. But so you must be prepared to that extent. And that preparedness, that means you are not following your feelings. Because if you're following your feelings, you're likely to rape somebody. So you should be in position to manage your what?
Your feelings.
Your feelings.
Amazing.
Okay? That's why you see people even murdering their spouses because they are not managing
the
feelings. So apart from love, that's why I tell people, don't go with love. That one I will be misquoted.
No, just don't go with just love. Love alone is not enough.
It's not enough. Love alone can make you do mistakes. It's not enough. But there must be some things that you're doing that contribute to this love that we are talking about.
Amazing. It's been amazing. Oh God. If you have not learned, and I hope you'll be glad to come back to the Love Hub.
Anytime.
Oh my goodness. Because we need to learn. I've realized you have these small things that we normally miss out on when we are just relating, and because I love that people should get prepared before they get married. Some didn't have a chance when they were getting married.
Let me give you an example as we are finishing. There is this thing which is trending. You know, a gentleman who killed an 18-year boy that they found him in his house on
Valentine's Day.
Girlfriend.
Yes.
I think, and I want to pass a message to parents. I'm a parent. I have both boys and girls. Now, to me, I think you must know that as these girls and boys are growing, those feelings come.
Definitely.
Whether you like it
or not.
The feeling of getting attracted to the opposite sex is natural.
Yeah.
Very natural. Now, as a parent, the way you manage it is what is the most important thing. Okay? Open up. Equip your children with information as much as possible.
Yes.
Okay? And don't restrict them from interacting with opposite sex. What they need is information.
Yes.
Okay? That's why I don't subscribe to single schools naturally.
Wow.
No. Because biblically, God created them male and female. He didn't create us that we should be in isolated
places,
environments. No. He created us that we should be in the same environment, complement each other. Within defined and regulated. You get it? Because it must be regulated. It must be regulated. You don't put a wall. No, regulate. Regulate. And you can regulate when you've equipped somebody.
Yeah.
Okay? Equip them. You say that, yes, my God, you're now 13 years old. You have started going into
your
periods. Any mistake you have sex with a boy, you'll be pregnant. Would you want to be pregnant? Tell you or no? Okay. Do you know the consequences of getting pregnant at that age?
No.
You share them.
Yes.
Okay? When you get pregnant, you're going to drop out of school. Would you want to drop out of school?
You might even die giving birth.
You might get STIs. Okay?
AIDS.
Through sex.
AIDS.
And so once you share, but people want to go and pray. God protect my daughter. But God, yes, can protect.
Definitely.
Definitely.
He does.
Definitely, he does.
But you have to do the work.
God needs to protect this girl when you equip them with information. Because they must differentiate. They must know. They are in the world. Why they must know that if I do this, you know, I like a life where somebody says, this is wrong, this is right, allow me to make a choice. That's why when we are young, They would put, we used to have a tadoba, or a lantern, okay? And they put it there.
For you to touch it.
They even touch there. It burns you. They say, you cry. So you know. So expose people to these things and let them know that this is bad, this is good. They get to know the consequences, allow them to make a choice.
Because you at least gave them both sides.
Yes.
They are aware of what they're
doing. They are aware. Because you can imagine now that gentleman is going to rot in prison.
He's not even able to protect the daughter now.
You get it? You cannot now protect the daughter. You've left the daughter behind, you've gone into prison, you know. And in any case, this daughter has invited the boy into your house. So if you're to discipline, whom do you discipline? Are you disciplining a boy or a girl? Because the girl is in your country. It means you as a parent, you have failed. Yeah. You have failed. Your child. Okay? When your girl come and tells you, but daddy, I have a boyfriend. You run mad.
Hey,
you run mad. What are you talking about? Where?
Yeah.
That shouldn't be the approach.
You have.
I think that's nice. How do you feel having one? She says, I feel. They will tell you. Then you say, having a boyfriend, maybe it's not bad, but say, provided you avoid A, B, C, D, E. Until
you grow
certain
up.
time. Okay? I tell my girls what men are. Because I'm a man. Okay? That has interacted with these boys. Study this, study the other, study this. Because I've been there, I know what it means. Wow. And be surprising when they come back, they say, daddy, boys, they say, boys are not easy. Then you get to understand
that they have started.
Yeah, but you are equipping them. You are equipping them because they are moving out, whether you like it or not. Yeah. One day they are going to be independent. They are going to be anything. So they must have. And I think people go wrong in these relationships because they have been not nurtured from down. Even they are meeting somebody, they are getting exposed to these boys for the first time. Because the way we interact with our sisters and brothers at home is not the same way you interact with the other boy outside. Imagine somebody lives primary, of course, everyone is green. You go to Gaya's high school, in that fence, the only opposite sex you see is a man who is teaching you, and these are equivalent to your father's
side,
age, and even your grandfather, for that matter. You respect them to that level. Now you come out. Now they bring in Chambogo University, Makerere University in a freelance environment. Okay? You're meeting all sorts of creatures. You're meeting even the Obadias already working outside there, and they are willing to do anything, okay, to divert you. Believe me or not, this guy is going to be diverted. But if you equip them from down, they understand what a man is all about. And equipping these girls, expose them, do whatever it takes, so that they are not excited with life. You see what kills us? Excitement. Yeah. Somebody gets excitement. You're like, you can buy an iPhone.
Brings it like me, I'm holding an iPhone. Me,
me having an iPhone.
Me, the daughter of this one. Yeah.
You get it. So I wish parents would understand this so that we don't panic. We know that it's our project, because parenting is also a project.
Yeah.
It's a project, and a very big project. And I don't think that there is any parent that has gotten it right 100%. No. You must run, you must benchmark, you know, learn from different people. If you can read books, read books. Gather information as much as possible to make sure that your children, they're in the right direction. Yeah. Then pray.
Over them.
Pray over them, and life. You maneuver and life continues. God bless you.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you so much for your time. We blessed as the Love Hub. I am so sure if you watch this till the end, you are blessed that you have listened to these words. And I want to remind you, we just seated at Ladama's village in Tinda, Chigowa. It's a beautiful place. He mentioned that when you want to propose to that girl, you don't call the crowd before you need to get her authentic word. You just bring her here, you sit, and then you ask her. When she says no, you know that this is authentic. This no is not having any feelings around. And so you have been great. Thank you for loving the Love Hub. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Share it to the many. Don't listen to this message and you keep it alone. Share it to the many. Until next video, bye bye.
I want to put I like interacting with young people, and I think I would voted much of my time into that.
You have.
And the reason I do that, of course, the coding, but the second reason, you see, much as I nurture my children, there are some things I cannot tell them. Or you tell them, they take them for granted. Okay? But if my child would listen from Joan, a third party, they don't take it for a ride.
Yeah.
Okay? Wherever there is something that you will never tell your children, they listen. Not until they hear it from a third party. So we want to empower people as much as possible. This next generation, okay? So that our children can also maybe benefit from them. So it's a continuous process. We don't want any gap to be there. So we are bridging those gaps to make sure that our society, we have many people who can mentor as much as possible. So I'm available for such programs. Even one-on-one, I'm available.
You can actually share your number if
we discuss anything that you feel you're in a dilemma, you're in another world, you're like, how do I handle this? How can I? But at the end of the day, whatever we share these are opinions.
How best we can.
Yeah, how best we can handle. My opinion may be different from other person's opinion, but at the end of the day, these opinions, you can have both of them. Even you can use both or you can use any. What we are looking at the end of the day is to have a good product out of you.
Sure.
My number is 0782 42 41 96. I have only one number. 0782 42 41 96. Yes.
You can get to him. You can get to him, and I also do one-on-one sessions, and I bless a lot when people come through. I'm like, thank you. This is the first step for your journey to begin, and then you are already on it. Yeah. Thank you very much for coming. God bless you. All right. Peace.